PYX106, Capital Land's Classic Rock with Quinn and Cantera.
1-800-LAW-1010. That's 1-800-LAW-1010.com on the internet, Cantera.
So apparently the story we picked for Paul Harding this week is one he doesn't want to touch.
Was he afraid of it? It's a little heavy.
So he's sending Cassandra Kazukenus. Hi, Cassandra. How are you?
Good morning. It's funny. The message said, I didn't mean for this topic to be what it was. She goes, I didn't see it until after I asked you to cover.
Well, it's a fascinating topic, and I don't see any real problem with it, barring a couple of different things.
Well, when I move on to the next world, I would like to be buried in the roots of a tree.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Great,
and so the story that we're talking about is a new law being considered that would allow human corpses to be used for composting, put directly into the ground, surrounded by wood chips. Right now, we can't do this, right?
That's what it looks like. I guess I never really thought about it prior to this being a thing in Washington.
Well, I mean, we're also, nobody wants to, I think, deal with that moment, with the death thing, with the body stuff. And so I think over the years, we've all, let somebody else handle it. But back in the day, pretty commonplace to take the family out and bury them in the backyard. In the farm,
They didn't even dig a hole. They just put rocks on top.
Yeah, and
the old westerns.
Is it going to be do they have to put the wood chips on top of it after they bury it? Is that criteria?
I think the point is to make it more of a composting type. You degrade.
What if you reuse your compost? And Uncle Larry is in your flower bed now. That's weird.
Well, I mean,
you're just closer to him than ever.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
If someone really loved tomatoes and they turn into compost, that you then grow amazing tomatoes.
I mean,
but let's talk about the lawyer angle here.
Okay.
When does this become an actual law, and is this going to pass?
Well, I mean, it hasn't passed yet, so it won't become a law until it's signed, obviously, just like any other. It got passed in Washington. We've talked about it before. New York's usually pretty progressive on these things, especially with the environmental aspect of it, and it's being billed as positive for the environment, less, compared to cremation. There's not the effects that it would have in that situation. So I wouldn't be surprised if it passed.
Some people don't get cremated. They have to be buried or want to be buried.
Some religions require to be buried. But I wonder if there's a lobby group from the funeral homes who are going to lose business here, honestly.
And
you know what I mean?
Sleep, and if they sleep at night.
If they're going to lobby against this law. Oh. I don't know if you...
But I mean, wouldn't you think there'd be another pop-up business that supports this? Right. I mean, I'm not going to want to go dig and figure out how to do all of that stuff.
That's a good point.
Gotta be something for Grozy to do, bro.
So, I don't know, did you find can we bury dogs in the ground? Can we bury cats in the ground? Is that against the law?
We've always been able to, haven't we?
We always have.
God, is that...
I mean, I guess I never thought about it. We have in the past.
Yeah.
My in-laws have, acres behind their house in the woods. That's where our last dog went. And the vet's office released her to us, so I assume.
Yeah.
But I have not researched it.
Go up to Garfield Road in East Nassau. You'll find a cat named Sully.
Oh, no kidding.
It was a cold winter. I didn't dig a deep hole.
No, I believe I remember that it was almost impossible to even dig at all.
Yeah, I did the best I could,
That's
man.
all right, man. That's all right.
Well, this was fun, right, Kaz?
Oh, yeah. Super bright on this dark morning.
Right.
You handle legitimate law cases, too, don't you?
Yeah, in theory.
Yeah.
In theory.
I feel like that somebody is gonna, even if this passes, somebody's gonna screw this up and be in trouble for it. You know what I mean?
It'll be where you can bury people will still be
right. Some guy will bury it in the
it will still matter.
That space between the sidewalk and the street instead of his regular yard.
Right.
Hey, thanks,
If
Cassandra.
there's something I have faith in, we will make sure to make a mess of this somehow.
1-800-LAW-1010 and 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Tell Paul, good job for skipping this week. He made the right choice.
Oh, one of my favorite
I will let
stories.
him know.
Thanks.
See ya.
Thank you.